I'm good. Thank you so much.
These are also broken in.
Uh-huh.
You'll need to break yours in.
Maybe
Well, I was waiting on this before I wanted to see how it all panned out. It seems like I was right to not waste.
And then yeah, you'll want to wear them.
Is it? Because you know what? A lot of people hated 3. I like the 3. But that's just because I like hacking and slashing my way
First
first
one
and
on,
stuff like that.
probably almost
So I don't know. I've heard not very good things about it.
Big specific because it's the weakest finger. And there's just a ton of padding. There's this like rigid thing.
It doesn't want to bend.
I'm like I'm playing in bursts. Like I'm like kind of like a couple weeks before playing, and then I just like won't touch anything.
Spider-Man grip.
Once they break in, they're pretty nice. Also, don't wear them without long sleeves on.
One of my friends is like over.
Cut it a little bit.
Yeah, because you can keep doing everything and not do the main class.
Apparently, that
Oh yeah. I'm never actually. Well, actually, that's not true. I've created a character. Did I create a character? Can't remember. I remember being on that wagon. Oh no, you didn't. No, I remember being on that wagon. I remember being on that wagon. You know what? And you know why I can't play the game, and it's actually quite embarrassing. It's because I struggle with like third-person camera point of view. Like if you ever like remember like Halo back in the day, we had 4. I was that person that was going like this in the corner. It's just
You're fairly PC.
So I struggle with it, and I don't like first
It's
person.
either
I
that,
don't like
like,
it. I want to see the
you're just
character
raised in a different
doing
era.
the thing. But then when I'm just kind of like, I can't see it, I'm like tucked in the corner. And I'm like, I don't know.
You said some hot shit.
I wish there was like software that like taught you that like helped you practice that. I know it can't be the only person that struggles like that. I don't know.
Who's coming?
I mean, I've never played a first person.
It was
I don't like first person. Just enjoy. I don't either.
all that game. Here's the thing.
Because like that was what the boys were playing.
Consider yourself in the very best mindset. Don't reject
Older brother and all my friends, so that's what they were playing. I'm a real gamer and I played Carmen San Diego. You know, Carmen San Diego was, like, I loved her when I was a kid. I used to watch a show that was Carmen San Diego. And I loved she was always just like one step ahead, like hopping on to like the helicopter and her hair was just like blowing in the wind. And it was like, and she was just like, I got away.
I like the matte varnish on the newer one so much. I started making my own matte varnish. Matte finish.
Yeah, you're a big fan of low loss. You're a big fan of matte.
Yeah. Frank's for a later generation. It hides the wear and tear on these suits too.
Yeah.
And, you know. So, Scotch Brite?
Yeah. My read on Dauntless is
I especially like the satin finish.
It's not really
Absolutely personal.
No, I just need to get my.
Starter? Got that. Yep.
It is
Dagger? I need it. Rather have it.
Fucking wheeling in like a pro with his golf bag. I'm leaving early.
I just kind of got out of the wearing the bag. I feel like it's part of the aesthetic. Sure. But I specifically wanted to train other strength. So I stopped wearing it, and then I got good with it. I was feeling loose.
So I stopped wearing it and I got feeling.
There comes a time when I realize a dagger is just something for somebody else to stab.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring it in someone else's crutch. No.
Here's how the first game is going to work. It is your goal to get back to your starting position. Now we're assuming a certain lane layout. These are kind of however they need to be. This is where you start. This is where you return to. I'm just going to assume 3 lanes because it's easy to assume like this. Doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. So, the rules are the same as, what did we call it?
Which one?
The rules that you came up with that we adopted last week?
Double tap?
Double tap. Same rule set. Here's the thing. You have not achieved that action until you've returned back to this position. So that means that a double blow is possible until you return to this. It means that an afterblow is possible until you return to this. So I don't know about you, but that means that you're considering the world that you're about to create because you're going to have to operate in it after the point of contact. So all we're really doing is we're dialing out the length of time it's going to take for you to receive that successful blow. Does that make sense? Okay. So here's an understanding of this. Colby? Hi, James. Okay. Colby starts to sort of fight in St. Louis, and I started in Oklahoma, and we just sort of meet in the middle. How many bananas do we have left? Sorry. Okay. We salute. Let's see, for example, we have any number of plays coming in. Boom. Boom. Okay. I have not, that blow, okay, is not mine until I have come back here.
So every blow you need to return to your place?
Yep. That also means that after you acknowledge that blow, you have an opportunity to strike them as they're returning. So that means that, let's reset. An afterblow is ultimately extended out in time to deny them a clean hit. So let's say you strike me, okay. Until you reach there, you gotta guard yourself. The goal is to get, basically within 1 foot distance or touch, right? We're not gonna be hyper competitive on that. This, in my opinion, is good enough. This is a little far out. You're approaching there, you've achieved your goal. So an afterblow ultimately has a longer amount of time to be successful. The tactic that I want to see used as expressed, okay, is that you're covering yourself while you exit. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's just see how this works. We need to change anything, we can do that. You have a question? Go for it.
So we've been playing double tap where the afterblow person basically finds themselves ahead in initiative. So in this case, if you want to bank your afterblow, is it the same thing? You then need to, you get to bank afterblows, and if so, do you need to return to your circle then?
That's a great question. I'm going to make this, that's a great question. I'm going to make this as simple as possible to execute. So we come into the play, okay? I strike Colby. Boop. He has 1 full step and any new momentum that he can create in that to achieve that afterblow.
All right, let's say that he does achieve it. Does he get that afterblow now?
And now it's my job to get out of
Has he negated my point and achieved one on his own?
Right.
He's just scrubbed my point.
Okay, he's just scrubbed your point. Now there needs to be a new exchange. Basically, the only way you can get a point is if you're the initial striker in an exchange.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. I appreciate all the questions. I mostly just want to see how you use the proximity of how you get the point to your advantage. Both have. Okay, let's keep going. There's one more thing you have to do. Okay, let's see if we can get as many people on the floor as possible. First plus 2. Right. Yeah, I trust you going on your own cognizance. You can just salute let's put a point cap on this. Best of 3.
Okay. So not double tapping anyway.
What's that?
Not double tapping anyway.
Well, how long do we want to go with this? There needs to be a time frame.
Sure.
Should there be a time limit as opposed to a point cap?
No, I think point cap's great.
Okay.
You're saying best of 3?
First of 3?
First to 3?
Yeah, I just want to put a cap on it.
I think that's simple. I think that's simple.
First of 3?
First to 3.
Cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, salute. Go for it. First to 3. Hand hits. I'm going to consider hand hits valid. You got me on.
Did you say hand hits valid or not valid?
Yes, that's right.
Hand hits valid or not valid?
Hand hits valid for now.
No point.
No, you got a point.
Did I? Yeah, you touched me in. Alright. I'm standing here.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think you've got a point. I think you.
Cool, you got one too.
Okay, one more. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got 2 so far.
And it's a range of 3. Oh, okay.
This is very difficult.
Yeah, right. I don't even know if I made contact. I mean, sure. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. First to 3 is confusing. Oh, I guess that's 3.
Are we rotating like Ryan? All I have to say is find a new partner. You and me?
Okay.
All right.
I really wanted to chase you down with other people representing.
Yeah.
You got that.
That's one for me.
Okay.
That surprised me. About to win so quickly.
Frank walked all over me.
Oh, that's
But gotta get back to base.
Yep.
Thank you. Alright. Really?
See you again. You jump in.
Oh, I thought, are you winner straight in?
Tyler, did you win the belt? You did? Okay, what else you stay in?
Okay.
It'd be hard to tell. Got 2-1. Sorry, pick.
That's all right.
I didn't go back. Shovel? Yeah. No points.
Frank, we done with something? Yeah. Can we move one of these?
All right. Wait for Tyler.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Kyler, Colby Fox.
My base.
So do the winners stay in or do you both go out?
Make it easier, let's say winner stays.
Just even scoop the knees over.
Want to show you what it is?
Go. All right, when you're ready to salute, go for it.
All right. 1 point Tyler. Hands. Hey, what do you like?
No, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No.
Boom, alright. Alright. The rules are, okay, because everybody's going to do so far.
Okay, everyone,
Okay.
one more 5 feet.
Okay, got it. Probably go back and run.
But you know my hands ain't not, so.
Yeah, Johnny, reset.
So you get that point then?
No, it's a wash.
Oh.
I got no low thrust. Any more for you? No low thrust.
Yeah?
So that was one?
Yep.
Okay, so it's one.
Yep.
Oh, you're good. For a little bit. Not this time, not for him.
Wash. I think you have the first hit.
Is that three?
People.
No idea. Because we've been doubling.
That was double. Wash.
Oh my goodness.
Two?
Two. That's the second one that I clearly remember making it back. Without getting caught.
Right. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got the other right.
No, you hit me. You need to go back. Because it takes 2 seconds. I'm like, okay, you
So
should
it's
do it.
1-1-5.
Wait, stop it.
A piece for everyone. So if you just won, you're out for now. If you just lost, you're out for now.
Never mind then.
You need a new partner.
Did we win or lose? Where are we?
Cody,
I still
Ryan,
need
you're
one,
in.
and I think you need 2.
Cody, Ryan.
Where you gonna go?
Are we done?
Finley, are you going against?
Are you?
me?
I just lost.
First
C
and
and B.
First and three.
Okay, well, then I need one more. Okay. Oh, you sound me. 2 and 2. Oh, wait, we reset.
Double, I think.
Go.
That's totally strategy. What do you do back? Whoa, there you go. Right, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. All right, everyone, water break. That's a mixed bag. They take some distance. We're getting out of here, right? So it's like,
No, that's
Yeah. I struggle with the tension between just repeating what I'm good at and trying to do something. Right? But at the same time, still paying attention to their score.
Yeah.
He was good.
I'll try new things and go back to the I'll go back to the old one. Try to get myself out.
Yeah, don't give them the chance.
Okay. Everyone, your attention. A couple of rule changes to clarify things. First and foremost, the only contact points that now count are torso, head, shoulder. So basically, up to about here on the arm. This doesn't matter. There's no point in attacking it. Okay? You're going to have a more definite strike that is easier to read for both of you. So what I'm interpreting from this is a lot of you are going to go for hip strikes. That's a bit more self-evident, so there's less of the, did you hit me, did you not hit me, did I hit you, did I not hit you going on. So the target is torso up to the shoulder, head. Those are the valve striking areas. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of people smartly go back to their position, which is the intent here. If you play a game where you're going to deny them the return back to their position, basically you go to their dot, then you're just switching which place. So if you touch that dot, that's now the spot that you would need to return to. So you have a reason not to go too far away from yours. You have a reason to guard yours. Okay. I just want to see how people deal with returning under cover. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Torso, head, up to the shoulder. So everything down here towards the complex, everything. It's not about strike. You don't even have to acknowledge. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. I got nothing more to say this time. Go. How are you?
Ready?
Yep. There has to be an unshaped test, Jeff.
No, that was pretty light. Good call, good call.
I'm actually remembering the rules.
That's two. Get it right now. That's three.
No, doesn't count.
Oh, because of the yeah.
Finley,
Yeah.
return to your dot. When you reset again, go for it.
You have the first touch.
All right. Boy. Is that a lot? Is that a lot? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Wasn't sure if I got it. You did. When I did, it was cool. Thanks. Nice, Billy.
Was it upper or lower? How was
Yeah, always take in, right? Yeah. I wasn't sure if I caught you on the shoulder first or not. So you got two. I have two as well.
So no cheat, right? No cheat.
That was nice, man.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey.
Get my
really hurt.
Okay, I'm glad you guys.
Wait, do I have to stay in after that? You don't have to. I actually want to reenact with you.
No, that was 3.
3 for me?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. And your work.
I get you.
Yeah, you did. That's your point.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I hit you kind of hard.
Darn double, yeah.
Yeah, we're not fighting.
Easy and free on that. What's Cody on that one?
Perfect.
Where we at?
I think it was one of the legal wrestling rules, and I'm not sure if I actually got one, because I wasn't remembering the thing about arms being off target.
I thought it was 2 too, so.
Okay.
George,
Go
go
up
up.
for then. I agree.
Cool.
Huh? Arms and wrists okay?
Oh, yeah. The only thing I heard about that was I landed on my neck. Use your arm.
I think
Well, I guess we're playing this free. So we'll see.
I got started at the same time. One to one.
Sure. And I'm not catching up. Thank you. You know, that's just where I live. Grapple City.
No point for me, I got started at the same time. I think that's 1 for you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Sort of 2 to 1?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
He did, yeah.
Very much.
My eyes were closed. And what you just described felt exactly.
Yep, so we'll.
Oh, wait, let me. Sorry.
Two to two.
Yeah, I lost all my fingers.
Strike. You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Good work, Louie. See our last fight then?
I don't know
The drapery weights to fix my bib issue. Okay. The drapery weights to fix my bib issue. I'm glad. I'm gonna recommend you do a better job. Yeah.
Yes.
at the same
Win
time.
or lose, last fight time. Good work, Frank.
Thanks.
Like, click
No, I'm fine.
You got me out the book.
Nice throw.
I think you got my thumb though on the way out.
Well,
Don't count. Oh, good call, yeah.
You cleared.
Oh, is that three for you? Good job, man.
Great work.
That was fabulous.
All right, I think it's clicking for everyone. Hey, I just achieved the obvious thing. I need
You know
to get
your hands are
out of there. The other person has a gamified reason to challenge that assumption of, oh, we're done with this fight. No, you have one last breath of attack. You can have to reconstruct. So if you're we can either continue on this format or we can go to an entirely new one. I'm all for
No,
no.
it's only happening on my left hand.
Let's do this like a general understanding of what we want to do. Any ideas? Could be anything.
Like brand new, or just something besides?
Some new thing that we haven't done in a while. Just any other ideas? Tonight is mostly about getting us into a kind of a money ball mindset of I need to achieve and then exit life. However we gamify that. Just think on while you hydrate. I can only see the bright shoes. For all the black, I can only see the bright shoes. Tony, how you doing? You took a thrust today. You took a thrust today. Are you okay? Okay, just checking on you.
I didn't take a thrust today, but I took it to the pad.
Ooh.
Even worse.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, ow. She has experience from when I hit her. It should have been there. It was great.
Would you like a cold bath? Okay. If that changes the other
No, it wasn't terribly hard. It's just the inside of your thigh. So like, but no, it wasn't what Vinny did to me. Oh, what?
I said I was sorry.
Oh, well.
You should have been there. I was,
Hello for days.
I was so remorseful.
What? Dude, what's in the box?
Well, we doubled.
We doubled, but she hit me so hard that I had my glasses came off. And then I hit her.
Like a ringing?
Yeah. I got caught.
Did it persist?
About 5 minutes.
Over accelerated.
Well,
No, I checked it out.
It has to be attacked.
And then I got her.
Big ass one.
Real bad.
I was like,
On accident for this?
It was a double, so I was keeping that.
no. And I kind of like just like went to the ground and I felt And this is what guys experience
Gravity
when
check.
they,
It's a whole
when they try to
thing.
take someone's purse.
And then later she bodied me to the ground.
That's my purse.
Fumbled this.
Yes, this is sufficient. Don't
I
forget,
did feel really bad when I
key to
knocked you over.
Strata, the key to Strata is that they have a weak structure. However you get them there, that's the goal of close actions. And it could be as simple as this. It doesn't always have to be this. It could just be this. You can be fancy. Your shoes prove this. Costa Flamingo. That's true. Nice.
I was just thinking, isn't it? Well, I thought that was like the buy.
No, it's red, purple. Or blue, purple.
Did they change the colors? I thought it was blue and pink.
No.
Blue, pink, and white.
That's trans.
Oh. All right.
Okay?
Nice. This whole time I've been thinking like, oh, look at the
Which is coincidental. Not by It has to be fancy.
Like, what's up with the souls?
It's just
One king, right?
Oh, okay. They're like
It's not secret.
players.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
once they're hit, they have to get back to their circle. If they get twice before they get back to the circle,
I think the game, especially to everyone else, negative targets in the place largely. There is no.
similar size.
I want you to watch this. We have to go some
If we go diagonal, it's
either way. Yeah. I want you to watch this first, so you see it for execution. Do we have a couple people outside?
No, we're just
You
checking.
just have to see it.
Is it the same?
It's warmer outside than it is in
So the meth drapes work, that's what you're saying?
Yes.
No, they're incredibly good. We need a Winnebago outside. This is north of 5. This is one of the better choices, I would say. Okay, so we have a new game. It's Kill the King. Run us through it.
Yeah, okay, so I really wanted to do something with groups because personally I feel like we don't do that enough based off of, what we studied from. But essentially we're combining the game we just played with Secret King, which we've played in a couple fight nights. The rules of that are it's 3-on-3. Each team has a king, or, queen or whatever, and once that person is tagged, the exchange is over, that's it. You get hit once, you're out. Once the king is out, the whole thing ends, we start it. The way we're going to combine that with this is to be Kyler and Ryan, and then Cody, Ryan, and Andrew. Let's say Ryan's the king, right? Everyone knows that. You know that, we know that.
Do I know that?
You know that.
Cool. So it's
You
not
know
secret.
that. As soon as Ryan gets tagged,
Twice.
he has to get back to the circle. We'll have a dot to signify that. He has to get back to the circle. If he gets tapped twice, bop, bop, whatever. If he gets tapped twice before he gets back to the circle, the exchange is done, full reset. The king is obviously known. The king also cannot attack. The king can only defend. If you get hit, you're out.
Does a counter strike count as a hit?
Yeah. Like say doubles or both people getting hit.
The king repost?
I don't know, what do you think?
I would honestly I would reference earlier game nights where you do not initiate the action, but you can definitely solve the action with area poster counter. That seems like the simplest way to understand it on the floor.
So let's say Ryan's the king, Cody is not. If Ryan and Cody get into an exchange and it's a double, they both get hit, Ryan has the opportunity to get back to the circle. Cody, as not the king, is out.
What happens when you get back to the circle successfully?
The exchange continues.
Because I can see refresh. please.
Yes, yeah, he's trying to get back to the battle.
But if I've been hit, I'm just out.
You're just out.
Good, but if he gets back a third time.
On the way back?
Yeah, what if you don't make it back if he gets back again?
Then you're out. The idea is that the king has to get hit twice before he gets back in the circle.
So you have to meet, not exceed, but if you exceed the 2 strikes before you return back as the king, you're done. Your team's dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hey,
So
guys, that's-
cover yourself. Just cover yourself.
just cover yourself as the king. That's the
But
important
you
part.
can't go back to replenish your life after getting one hit. You have to, right?
You have to get hit first in order to need to go back to the circle.
Twice first.
No, once.
Oh. So you get hit once, I go back, now I have 2 left.
It's twice or more
I see.
on the way back.
Yeah, if you get hit 3 times because you got strettoed and now you're just getting stabbed by a dagger a bunch. Yeah.
Why would the king ever leave the circle?
What?
Why would the king ever leave the circle?
To be a good example.
I thought you can't go back to the circle unless you've been hit. Like you have to be out of the circle until you get hit or something like that. That was my understanding of game 1.
Should have been the same.
I'm open to suggestions, bro.
Well, I thought I had an answer, but I don't quite.
Well, yeah, I don't know
Why
if you just
would the
camping in
king-
the circle.
That would be the circle.
Because the only person that they can initiate a strike on is another king.
What if the team can win if their king gets to the 13th circle? And you can extend
We like
the
that.
Sure. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
TKO. I like
Because
that.
with the king being able to riposte, the game isn't lost when both knights are down.
Correct.
If the king couldn't riposte, then the win condition would either be 2 hits on the king before they refresh, or both of the knights are defeated, in which case the king loses by default. But if the king has a chance to wheel that back, then yeah, we need another win condition, which would be pushing all the way across the field.
Yeah, okay. So is that just the only win condition? That
So
the
king
Yes.
royal has to go from here to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't initiate any strikes, not even an attack towards the other king. Take that off the table, only defense, no conditions.
Well, at that point,
Let's just make it simple.
This is just checkers.
I think only
Yes, let's not make it chess. So the only one condition is you take their space.
Oh, so king dying, 3 hits is no longer a win condition.
That's, sorry, I confused it.
Okay.
The only other winning condition is you can take that spot.
and it's 2 hits, right?
It's two or more.
Yeah. Okay.
Two hits without returning to the sword.
Yeah.
and 2 distinct hits, like we've done before.
They can be back to back.
What are the target on the
No hands.
No hands?
We'll say elbows downward, don't count.
So forearms up, torso, head, all that.
Biceps, shoulders, all that. Say no legs.
Keep trying to.
But a quick double tap to the same target counts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have any legs on?
The lighter ones, the hexagon ones.
That is no. For the purpose of the sword, that's no.
There's your answer. Okay, we need 6 people.
Colby's out, he's watching the first time.
Let's see how graceful this face.
Ask me what he does. I'm going. Okay.
So,
This is like the way kingdoms are built, but also how they fall apart at the same time. What are the rules?
So I guess to simplify this, 1 king on each side, 2 knights on each side. The kings are known. A knight is out when he receives 1 hit from the elbows deeper. Kings are out if they receive 2 hits from the elbows deeper if you do not first return to their side's spot.
yes.
If the king is hit once, returns to their side and is refreshed to 2 and can retake the field. If the king pushes to the enemy's side and manages to take their position, they also win. If the king is knocked out, your team loses.
Also, the king can't initiate exchange.
King cannot initiate exchanges, king can resolve them. You cannot throw the first blow, but you can end the exchange. Is that
There's a
clear?
red side, and then there is a green side.
Is that enough rules for everybody?
I don't know. If you throw a couple more on there? I understand it too well.
If you throw Colby, you automatically win.
Alright. Considering I'm not on this
It's
thing,
Colby. Everything's made.
Consider bishop.
I'll go straight Rooster Teeth on this one. There's a red side and a blue side. It's a box candy. One person is cool here.
How many people do we have?
Andrew, are you in?
Trying to still understand what we're doing, so gonna watch.
There's 2 more.
I'm in on blue team.
Oh, when the knights get hit, just move to the nearest side of the room, kind of against the wall.
They don't get to become obstacles.
You have to lay down.
Ideally not.
Tripping hazards. That's a real battlefield concern.
Yeah, let's make that clear. If you get struck, what you need to do is just use this and walk back. Make sense?
Yes.
So, we pick the king publicly?
What's that?
We pick a king publicly?
Pick a king
Yes.
publicly, yes. The king is known.
Who wants to be a king? It's good to be a king.
Somebody make a decision for me.
Take the king.
Tony,
Alright.
I like you. I should choose you.
Okay.
So, here's a difficult thing. You can't initiate a strike.
I know.
Okay. We have to protect you.
Yes.
And if you get hit, you gotta turn right back in.
Alright.
We got. You know, that's like.
But defend yourself. If you get hit, don't you know, make sure you don't get hit again.
Alright.
Okay.
Ghost, like track and field style.
So in case it's not obvious by
Wait, am I
positions you're
allowed to initiate on, no, so not, no initiation on anyone, not even.
You can repose. That's all you can do is repose.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Antonia is the king on the blue side. Andrew is the king on the red side. That being said, I think we've gone over the rules enough. Salute. In guardia. Pronti. A voi.
Marty, here, bro.
I made it here, but I got hit once.
I saw
I got
Andrew
hit.
get to the blue circle first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're working.
Nice. So yeah,
Reset.
everyone.
I'm good with that.
Red team.
You see some function, so something jump in.
Finish. It sounded good.
We swap anybody out? Anyone else go in?
People?
Frank?
I mean, whatever. you guys wanna go get.
Family jump in. Okay. We'll keep the teams consistent. Let's say first to three.
That might be a while.
Could be.
I would just cycle those people once. Don't make it complicated.
Okay. I'm gonna add one more thing. If you are the king and you land sorry. If you are the monarch and your foot lands on the other team's circle, say taken or something to announce that you've taken their medical tents. Okay?
Who's the monarch on this side?
All right. Salute.
It's the same.
Unless you want to switch it up, but no one said you were going to. So. Guardian, please. Pronti. A voi.
Taken, but I got stabbed.
Gotta make it clear. Say it out loud.
This is gonna turn into football, okay? Just walk.
Why love the strong?
I'm doing that.
We're just kind of cycling as we want.
Does anybody else want to play?
I'll jump in.
Actually, this makes a lot.
Okay, let's go again.
Salute. Have the monarchs change? No. In guardia. Pronti. A voi.
That counts as a defense, right?
Okay. Best of three. Blue team has taken it.
Okay, good work, everyone. All right, let's do either a quick break or we can cycle in some new people. However, we refresh this. Chloe, I'd like you in on this.
Okay.
Keep yourself together. I want you in.
Hurry up now, you can answer that's like
So strategically, how do you deal with that?
So what?
Yeah, you have to prioritize keeping the king away from your circle.
Yes. There's a strategy that does not include
Right. I think it might be worth to explore this round where the kings can interact, where the kings can exchange blows.
So early you
But only the sorry, come on. So only the one. To prevent the exact situation that just happened.
All right, who's the monarch versus king?
Very deceptive.
Okay, we have a new rule. It is just. Attention, please. Attention, please. We have a new rule that is only for the monarch. What is it, Andrew?
The monarchs may engage the opposing team's monarch exclusively.
Kings can fight.
Monarchs can
Only
fight.
other kings, queens, monarchs, regents, whatever you want to call them. They can only kill each other.
Who's your monarch?
Person on the dot. All right, salute. En guardia. Oh boy!
I'll wait for the corner.
Alright, for attention everyone. Alright, I think we're all an incredibly respectful group. However, it's not evident enough to me when a winning condition is met as someone who's just calm to the side. So I would like each of you to think internally on your version of this. Oh! Make it super simple. You too. Super simple. It needs to be super clear. And the reason why is there's a lot of people fighting at once. And your attention is really small on any one particular thing. It needs to be as obvious. Oh! It needs to be that obvious. So, oh! Just like that. Make sense? Okay, so we're working on. Alright. We can get 3 people in, or we can go again, doesn't matter. Simpler than that. Just where we go. What's that? Just where we go.
Let's try it again. Yep. I think that worked out pretty well.
I know you did it very well.
Alright,
Sorry,
ready?
it's a mascot.
Salute it. Aboard!
King is dead!
Good variety. Good variety.
Long live the king.
Long live the king. What was that, 10 seconds? It's like the day after tomorrow.
I don't actually know this one.
Alright, that was really interesting to see. You guys just went right up the middle. That was smart. Alright, let's see one more time. We can pick a new regent, monarch, king,
Can you do the monarch? You want us to get the knight?
fruitarian overlord.
Alright, go to the monarch. I hope you're a racist now.
Not
like a
What's the excitement?
I'm a test.
It's democracy. The only vote is mine.
Exactly. Alright, salute it.
That means you're going to try and usurp me.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh!
I decided you were the king.
I like how you just kind of just stroll.
Alright.
There's just
I'm
like,
digging this. Alright, everyone, let's take a quick break.
This is amusing.
It's super random.
like the way you did that when I was like, when as soon as we were playing Going on a Bear Hunt.
Melee. Double tap rules.
Just go there.
Team melee.
Why don't we just punch you?
Yeah, I did.
Only
Alright, this next round is pro.
Alright. We're going to play a couple more rounds of this. I'm going to add one more thing. I don't want to add any more things, to be honest. I'm going to add it just so it's a little bit more difficult. It's not like random chaos to make things more realistic. If you are monarch, regent, king, marquis, you have to count down 3, 2, 1. You can go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. It can be any of that. But you got to count down. You got to count down loud. You got to get down to that 0. 3, 2, 1.
When you get to the point?
Yep. Okay. That's how you earn it.
I'd like to add to that.
No. It's got to be a reason why. You can't add more rules. There has to be a reason why that rule is extended or nuanced and such as.
What I was going to add was a referee of sorts. If they don't hear 3, 2, 1, it doesn't happen. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with that, but it also has to be loud enough for everyone to hear the same thing.
know that if they're still having it, it's still custom.
Yeah, they're also announcing the fact that they're attempting that.
So now it takes 3 seconds.
He
can't take it. I'd like to suggest an alternative. Let's just do. Oh, yes, correct. Yes.
Sword salute, make it kinetic action, make it take a reasonable amount of time.
Because someone just goes through 3, 1.
I think how it is easier and more
So that increases their ability to defend themselves all the time.
Yes.
Which changes just.
Yes.
You need to be clear.
and then we're starting to get into how that's fair. Here's the thing. Because it makes someone think about how long it's going to take to do that. Right. Let's see how well you can number is. Just call it, I need reasonable 3. Yeah. A reasonable 3. I want to make it clear. We're going to do that, just not immediately. All right, let's get some players on the field. I'm going to jump in again. I'm good.
Could be the third counter.
2 repeats. 2 repeats. The marquee needs to have a reasonable, out loud countdown from 3, 2, 1, go. Just like that. Reasonable. Reasonable also equals 3, 2, 1, but it has to be out loud. If I start to mix those syllables together in my brain because they're being, spouted out so quickly, that's bordering on unreasonable. Does that make sense? 3, 2, 1. No, not quite it. You are announcing what you're doing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Salute. Oh boy.
Breaks the monarch.
Yep.
Well defended, correct.
Oh, that was
pretty simultaneous.
Yeah. Kind of neutralized, if I'm being honest. That was just well played on both your hands. So basically,
Call it a draw?
Yeah, call it a draw. It was a smart play on both of them. That was also a reasonable speed, by the way. It was excited, but a countdown. All right. Salute. Oh boy.
Fencing as usual.
3, 2, 1. Dang right. That was complex. I played. All right. So we're gonna do one more round. Yeah, I'm coming in. We're gonna do one more round. You can count down. You can do that out loud. You can do whatever you want. Right? But the only way to win is going to be counted now is you have to do the salute. That's what you have to do. You have to do the salute. If you can't do this
in the process.
You can't do this. You have to do the entire thing
Uninterrupted.
uninterrupted. Now, if you can work in using any of those actions, brownie points. Okay? But the winning condition is the full salute.
Makes sense start to finish. If you're interrupted, you can restart.
Oh, again, please, yeah, you can restart. But again, the idea is to work it in.
You're not locked into the animation once you start to talk. Let's put it that way.
It's like hitting from the GD sign.
Oh.
Leaving monarch then?
Sure. Just to be clear, I can only kill the other marquis.
You can only attack the other one.
Who's the monarch on yours?
I can only kill the king.
You can only attack it.
I can only initiate a strike on
You only initiate. You can kill anybody that comes at you.
Got it. Thank you. Alright. Salute!
It's really annoying because I attack.
What?
That's yours. Phrasing on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Never salute that. Oh, that was pitch. All right, last one.
Let's just say if the king gets there, we're out of things down.
Yeah.
You want to do the video?
How's the fishing? All right, salute! Boy! Done! Cool, okay. All right, good work, everyone. Let's line up, let's salute out, and then we'll get on the free play.